We're here today to explain to you some exercises that will help with upper cross syndrome. What upper cross syndrome is are weak muscles on one side and then tight muscles on the other side. Okay, so in making the cross in this upper part of the quadrant, you have the suboccipital muscles and scapular elevators, levator scapula, and upper trapezius are tight. Okay, and then on the other side, coming down this way, on that one part of the cross, you'll have tight pectoralis muscles. Okay, coming this way, you'll have weak muscles. So down here, the lower and middle trapezius muscles and the rhomboid muscles will be weak, and then the neck flexors, anterior neck flexors, those will be weak as well, and that makes the cross in upper cross syndrome. So one thing to do is to just help your posture a little bit. So I'll have Ruth sit here. So usually we find ourselves in a posture like this where our head is coming forward. As you can see here, I'll just kind of move you just slightly. There we go. Where our head is coming forward, our shoulders are rounded forward, and our low back has more of a C shape rather than that nice undulating curve you should have down there. So the first thing we'll do is have Ruth just sit towards the edge of the seat here. Again, nice curve in that low back, the way it should be. Sit up straight, there you go. The next thing we'll address is the rounded shoulders. We'll pull the shoulders back and down, very important, back and down. Just like there's a grape in between the shoulder blades, we're trying to squeeze it, okay? Then we'll take the arms up, back like that. That'll help stretch some of the pectoralis muscles. Last thing we need to address is the anterior head, okay, that forward head. What we need to do is just push the chin back, all right? That'll keep the head over the body. That looks pretty good. So what we'll do is hold that position for about 30 seconds. Do it maybe once an hour. You really can't overdo this stretch, so whenever you think about it, if you're sitting at your desk at work, whenever you think about it, okay? Another thing we'll do is, it's called the push-up plus. So we'll have Ruth get into the push-up position down here, okay? And the goal of this is to make the shoulder blades come around into the middle, okay? So I just want her to drop her mid-back in, and now her arms are still straight, but the shoulder blades are squeezed together here, and then push back up. And this will bring the shoulder blades forward, okay? And then go back down, okay? That's a good position to be in right there. Just like there's a grape right there that you're trying to squeeze, okay? Push back up. Good, and you can stand up. If that position is too difficult to do, you can do it, 10 reps, 3 sets, once a day, okay? If that's too difficult, you can modify it by standing over here at the wall. Just do a modified version of that. So you use the wall instead of the floor. So her mid-back will come in, the shoulder blades coming around just like that, and then push out. And the shoulder blades are coming forward when she does that, okay? Same thing, do 10 repetitions over 3 sets. Just do that once a day, okay? Another thing you can do are prone pullbacks. So lay down on your tummy, okay? And grab your weights here. You can just do this with very small weights, 1 to 3 pounds. And you just want to pull your arms backwards, okay? So up towards the ceiling, okay? And then hold it for about 3 seconds and then drop it back down. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that your shoulder blades are squeezing together, just like we have been doing before in the other exercises, like there's a grape right in between them, okay? And drop them back down. Perfect, okay? You can come up. One last thing is just a pectoralis stretch, okay? You can do it against a door frame where you're putting both arms against, both parts of the door frame, just pushing your chest forward. It'll stretch those pectoralis muscles out. Or you can do it with just one arm at a time. So if I'm a door frame right here, Ruth just puts her arm up there and turns her body away. That's going to get a nice good stretch right there in the pectoralis muscles, okay? You can relax. There's some good stretches to help with upper cross syndrome for people who have that anterior head, that winging of the scapula. However, you shouldn't be self-diagnosing. So if you think you have any of these conditions in your neck or your shoulder, anything like that, you should be consulting a doctor, okay? So this video is not meant to diagnose or to help treat any of those conditions. It's made specifically to remind my patients who I've deemed this exercise necessary. Okay? Thanks for watching.